Hi, I'm going to talk to you on a topic called Don't Be Yourself. Are you surprised with a topic like this? After all, wherever you go, people talk all these days. Be yourself, don't be something else. Whereas I have the other end of the topic don't be yourself. Why have I taken this topic? Am I suggesting to say that it is not about you and it's against others? Actually, no. Surprisingly, it is about yourself. Yet, I am saying, don't be yourself. Isn't it boring to see the same face and the same person day in and day out when you get up in the morning? Quite boring, isn't it? While we want our paychecks, our positions, our social status, everything else to change for the better, isn't it surprising that the internal aspect of us is the last that we would like to visit and make ourselves better and better? After all, just being ourselves, if we are able to do so much better on several fronts in terms of our financial status and our position in the society, our designations at workplace, etc., etc. Wouldn't it be interesting to see what could happen in case I become better than what I am right now? What am I saying? I'm just saying the battle is actually between what you were to what you have become now. What's a battle that you won without your knowledge, or maybe with your knowledge? But I want you to wage another battle, a battle of what you are today and the battle that you have to win to become the you which is actually hiding inside you. A you which is much, much, much bigger, much more capable than what you are till now. Do you have to do anything extra in terms of investment? The answer is yes and no. Investment, yes, in terms of time, efforts, a shift in attitude, but monetarily, maybe no. Today, the internet is so populated with the information that we need. We really don't have to look outside of ourselves or the net and go and pay for resources. Of course, if you're ready to pay, nothing like getting a focused support. How do I go about making myself better? As I said, the war is between you and the future you, and the gaps that you have to fight to overcome, the obstacles for you to become that you which you need to become. For that, a few things need to be quite clear. Like they said in the Alice in Wonderland, if you don't know where you are going, in all possibilities you'll go there. And actually speaking, you don't need to put any efforts to go there. That brings us to the first question that we need to be clear about. Where do I want to go? What do I want to become? It could be an ambitious goal or an aspiration filled goal. Ambitious goals are those goals which are acquisitive in nature. I need to acquire certain assets. I need to go on a holiday. I need to pay off certain debts, whatever. Whereas the aspirational goals are the goals which makes you as a better person. You might have, for example, a role model of a person whom you would like to emulate and become like that. You might want to become a person that the entire society talks about in a positive sense. Predominantly, changes for the positive in your character can be called as aspirational goals, whereas changes in your financial status, etc., could be called as ambitious goals. Either way, the moment you have the goals, you have already defined something which is bigger than what you are right now. And once that is defined, and you have a passion to go towards that, an emotional connect to go towards that goal, you're not going to stop now. You're going to run after the resources, do an analysis of where you are now, what are the skills that you have, what are the skills that I need to build in myself to become that which I would like to become so that my ambitious and aspirational goals are met. Once that is done, it is quite a simple step. Even if you are covering a 5,000 kilometer journey in your car, all you need to see is at least 100 meters or so in front of you. That's all it needs. Bring them down to change in daily habits. Keep working at it. Just find what kind of extra time that you can fit in to make yourself a better person than what you are now. We are there to help you. People like us, coaches, consultants, trainers, well wishers, people who are always there to ready and help you to become what you want to become. You just need to go and tell them that this is what I would like to become. That's it. Solicit their support. Sometimes free, sometimes maybe paid. Once you do it, as they say, inch by inch, everything is a clinch. You will not even know the distance that you have covered in about 3 to 6 months' time compared to where you are now in a positive sense in terms of the forward movement. Just be at it. Become a better you. Out of my experience of having coached thousands and thousands of people, I can tell you one thing. The journey might not be fabulous. It might be sometimes full of obstacles, sometimes challenges that you would like to run away from. But once you cross them, I can promise you that the end result of a better you than what you were 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year ago would be a far, far, far better place to reach than where you are right now. I would like to close this short note on this topic, Don't Be Yourself, with a recent reading that I read off the net. It goes like this. Every second of the day is a challenge waiting to happen. From the moment you wake up and look in the mirror, there is an opponent to overcome. There is an obstacle to overtake. There is a challenge that needs to be conquered. At the turn of every corner is something new. Be prepared for it. Conquer it. There is nothing that the mind cannot do. There is no goal too big to achieve. There is nothing that can stop you. There are no opponents. There are no obstacles. There are no challenges. If you can overcome yourself, this is life. This is the odyssey we all face. This is you versus you. Go for it. I will see you at the top soon.